Sure, the things you do with your cat every single day are actually building trust and not quietly breaking it. Because most of what damages the bond between a cat and their owner does not look like damage at all. It looks completely normal. It looks like love. And that is exactly what makes these mistakes so dangerous. Most owners are making at least a few of them right now without even knowing it. 1. Waking them up just to get some cuddles. Have you ever looked at your cat sleeping and just had to touch them? Of course you have. We all have. They look so soft and peaceful that it feels almost criminal not to. So you reach over, you pet them, you pick them up. And they give you that slow blink of mild annoyance before settling back down. Harmless, right? Not exactly. Cats sleep between 12 and 16 hours a day, and that is not laziness. That is biological necessity. Their sleep cycles are tied directly to nervous system regulation, immune function, and emotional processing. When you interrupt that, especially repeatedly, you are introducing a low-level but consistent source of stress into their daily life. Your cat starts to learn that resting near you is not actually safe, that closeness comes with the risk of being disturbed. So over time, they stop choosing the spot next to you on the couch. They find a quieter corner, a room you're not in. If your cat is sleeping and you want to connect, let them come to you when they wake up naturally. Be the person they associate with rest and safety. That is the kind of presence that makes a cat choose you every single time. 2. Skipping the litter box, even for one day. When was the last time you cleaned your cat's litter box? Be honest. Because to you, skipping one day might feel like no big deal. Life gets busy, you'll get to it tomorrow. But to your cat, that box is their bathroom, their private space, their one place in the entire home where they feel completely in control. And when it's dirty, that sense of control disappears. Cats are hardwired for cleanliness in a way that goes far deeper than preference. In the wild, a dirty elimination site is a survival risk. It attracts predators. It signals vulnerability. That instinct does not switch off just because they live in your apartment. So when the litter box gets neglected, their stress levels rise. And that stress has to go somewhere. Sometimes it goes to the corners of your bedroom floor. Sometimes it goes to the couch. But it always goes somewhere. That stress bleeds into how your cat feels about the entire environment, including you. You are the one in charge of their world. When their world feels unsafe or unclean, you become associated with that feeling. Scoop once a day minimum, full clean once a week. It takes 4 minutes, and it tells your cat that you are paying attention, that you are someone they can rely on. And hey, if this is making you realize your cat has been trying to tell you something all along, hit like and subscribe so we can reach more owners before these mistakes cost them something they can't get back. 3. Using your hands as toys during playtime. Have you ever let your cat bite or swat at your hands while playing and thought nothing of it? Almost every cat owner has done this. It feels playful, harmless, even cute when they're tiny. But what you're actually doing is training your cat that your hands are prey. And once that lesson is locked in, it does not go away easy. Here is what happens inside your cat's brain. When you wiggle your fingers and they pounce, their predatory instinct activates fully. And every time you let it happen, that association gets stronger. Hands equal target, hands equal chase. And that's how out of nowhere they bite too hard. The solution is to use a wand toy, a feather, anything that puts distance between your skin and their instincts, so that your hands stay the safe thing for them. And speaking of things we do without realizing, there is one habit coming up later in this video that is even more dangerous than this one. Just like most owners, you must be doing it multiple times a day, and before your cat registers you as a threat, stay with us because that one is going to be an eye-opener. 4. Rearranging their space without any warning. Have you ever moved the furniture around and noticed your cat acting strange for days afterward? That is not your cat being dramatic. That is your cat experiencing something genuinely distressing. Here is what most people do not understand. Cats do not experience their home the way you do. You see furniture, they see a map. Every piece of that environment is mentally catalogued. The escape routes, the safe zones, the high spots, the hiding places. They know exactly where everything is and what it means for their survival. When you rearrange a room without warning, that map gets shattered overnight, and your cat has to rebuild it from scratch, while managing the anxiety of not knowing if their environment is safe anymore. Studies on feline stress show that environmental unpredictability is one of the leading triggers of anxiety in domestic cats, If you need to rearrange or bring something new in, do it gradually. Give them time to investigate on their own terms. Let them feel like they have a say. 5. Rushing introductions to new pets or people. Have you ever brought someone new home and immediately let them walk straight up to your cat? Maybe a new partner, a friend, a baby, or a second pet. And you figured your cat would just adjust, but your cat was already running a very different calculation. Cats are not socially wired the way dogs are. They do not default to trust. Every new presence in their environment is a potential threat until proven otherwise, and that process takes time, on their terms, not yours. When you force or rush that introduction, you're overriding your cat's entire threat evaluation system. And the message they receive is not, "This new person is safe." The message is, "My owner does not care that I am scared." Research on feline social behavior shows that cats who are given gradual, controlled introductions form significantly stronger and more lasting bonds, both with the new addition and with their primary owner. The right way to do this is to let your cat observe from a distance first. No forcing, no cornering, no picked up and handed over. Let them approach when they are ready. It might take days, it might take weeks, but the trust they build through that process is unbreakable. 6. Ignoring the warning signs they give you. Remember at the very beginning of this video when we said there was one habit that almost every cat owner does multiple times a day without realizing it? This is it. It is the moment your cat tells you they are overwhelmed and you miss it completely. The flattened ears, the low flicking tail, the skin that ripples across their back, the slow shift of their body weight away from you. Your cat is communicating in the only language they have. And when you keep petting, keep holding, keep pushing past those signals, the message they receive is devastating. You are not listening. And for an animal that cannot speak, being consistently ignored when they communicate is not just frustrating. It is the single fastest way to collapse whatever trust they have built with you. Because trust, for a cat, is not built on love alone. It is built on feeling understood. A 2020 study published in Scientific Reports found that cats are highly attuned to their owner's responsiveness. Cats whose owners consistently responded to their signals showed significantly lower stress markers and significantly stronger social bonding.